Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Black version. Where last left off, I had just gotten the Dream Mist and the Seat Gear and captured Muna. So now I'm just kind of exploring a little bit, and I'm talking to these two because sometimes I have a good intuition about who's going to give you items. Not necessarily trash cans, but people. And I was incorrect there, which is a bummer. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and continue on our journey. And I was just looking around, and oh, there's an item there. Okay, well, let's see if we can go get that. Gosh darn it, stop getting in my way, people. And here we go. And what did we get? We found an X-Speed. I have never used those battle items. I found them to be almost pointless. You waste a turn and get like a little bit up an attack or whatever it corresponds to. But anyway, we're on our way, and down here we find a Great Ball. So it's really nice finding Pokeballs because I'm using more than I do on average, because normally I'll just only catch the Pokemon that I really want in my party, and I'm totally ignoring like all the other ones. So it's a little different than how I normally play it. But anyway, here we come to Route 3, and I'm just looking around for a grass patch, because as soon as I do, get a new route, I try to see if I can catch any new Pokemon. And here we're going to get in a double battle, and I do believe it's going to be they're going to have each going to have a Purloin, I believe. So I'm just kind of moving my party around and arranging them, because yes, I do know ahead of time. I check because I want to make this as fast as possible. I don't want to waste too much time, and it saves me some trouble. And I don't know what I was doing there. And blank screen, blank screen, blank screen. I think I might have changed my mind last second about what to do. And here we go. Into our first, I do believe, double battle. And yep, they both have Purloins. God, that is so stupid. Purloin. And I send out my Oshawott and my Lillipup. And that's kind of because I want Lillipup to use Helping Hand, because I want to see how much damage it will actually increase my Oshawott. So here they go attacking, and they both scratch my Lillipup. So they're ganging up on my Lillipup. The cats are ganging up on my dog. Big surprise. But anyway, use a water gun. It does almost 3/4 damage. So I'm going, okay, so I want to compare that. So I just have my Lillipup finish off that Purloin I wounded. And then I have my, after the Purloin attacks, I have my Oshawott attack the Purloin with the water gun. And here you notice I leveled up as well, so it kind of threw it off a little bit. And here he tries to learn Focus Energy, so I go, okay, fine, that's actually not a bad idea compared to Leer, which is absolutely worthless. If you get something that can drastically lower stats, and you use it in the first turn, I'd say it's worth it, but not the weak ones. But anyway, so their Purloin uses Scratch, and my Oshawott uses Water Gun. And how much does it do? It does less than half. So I'm thinking that Helping Hand increases the attack by 1.5. I'm sure they have those stats somewhere, but that's effectively what it does. So here I just have him tackle, and it knocks him out. So my Lillipup is actually really strong. I'm really liking how much attack he's got. So we're going to hope that he can keep that up. And I go, okay, so there's probably a bunch of trainers up there. I want to look down here a little bit. And here we have, oh snap, I was not expecting this. So we both have the trio badge, and he's attacking me. So we're going to have a battle, and it was totally unexpected on my part. So I'm unprepared in the fullest. And he sends out his Snivy. And my first Pokemon is my Oshawott. Oh, and he's wounded. Bad combo. I know his Snivy knows Vine Whip, which is not a very powerful grass attack move, but it will do serious damage to my Oshawott because it is a water type. So I send out my Pansear. And there goes the Vine Whip. And it does 3 damage. And Vine Whip is pretty much the only move that Snivy knows right now, I'm pretty sure, until it evolves, which it probably will by next battle. And it uses Wrap. So it's only knows... That's one reason I don't like about the grass starter types, is they only know relatively weak moves. Like, for example, Water Gun has 40 attack power, Ember has 35, I believe Vine Whip has 15. So it is very, very weak. I could be incorrect on that, but I do know it's weaker than the other two. So we are going to see if it's a 3-hit KO with Incinerate. And it's not. Oh, just barely holds on, but it uses Growth again. Which is pointless because I outspeed you. I'm going to knock you out. And I don't remember exactly what I did here. I probably just went for a lick. Yep. And finish it off. Alright, so it faints, Pansear, and Oshawott gains some XP. And it looks like it's training XP based on not how much, like if you're just in a battle it cuts in half, but by how much you actually did. Like my Pansear actually like knocked him out, so it got more than my Oshawott. Which is quite a good deal. But anyway, he's going to send out his kitty, Purloin. So I have my Oshawott come back out because I don't really have anything special against a Purloin, because the only most powerful attack I have in my party is Bite, and it's not very effective. So I use the second most powerful attack, which is Water Gun. And I think I used Tackle there, I'm not 100% sure. And then I used Water Gun because he's using Growl, which lowers my attack, but Water Gun is a special attack move, so it doesn't actually, Growl doesn't affect the stats for that. So the whole thing is like you gotta think this stuff in your head, and once you get into further on and you actually start battling like other people too, then you're gonna get into some serious strategy, because you have to know like what stuff does. You have to have a good, you know, it's not just like shooting hyper beams all the time. It's got to be precision on what you choose. And here my Oshawott goes to level 14, which is nice. But unfortunately my Oshawott and my Lillipup are starting to get a little bit ahead in levels compared to my other Pokemon. But I think that's okay because I'm going to catch some more Pokemon. And here we have Team Plasma and Bianca? What the heck? And they stole this little girl's Pokemon. Yep, so they say we're gonna go after her. So what do? I don't go after them. I immediately run the opposite direction. I don't want to deal with it. But nope, she doesn't let me. So we have to do it, of course. But I'm going, okay, pointless. I'm going to grab this item, and I'm going to see what Pokemon in here, because I finally found a grass patch. Up, and there was a ground shaking spot, and I missed it. That's a real bummer. That's okay. And through the magic of editing, we have a Blitzel. Yes, I did not find it on my first try. I have never found the Pokemon I wanted to capture, except in the cave coming up, that I've wanted to get in the first try. But anyway, I knocked down, what was that, one tackle, and it's already down to low yellow, so its defense is just terrible. I do need an electric type Pokemon though, and I do believe this is the only one in the general area. There won't be any more for a while, and I'll probably do decent if I just like have him at a decent buffer level. And here we go, I captured the Blitzel. Alright, and there's another Pokemon in here that I want, because I need it for the move Fly. And through the magic of editing, we have a Pidove. Alright, so my Lillipup will go ahead and bite, and it does just over half. Now here I'm going, okay, that's not quite low enough, but he used to Growl, and Tackle is weaker than Bite, so I'm going to use well, I was going to use Leer to lower its defenses so I could use Tackle and do as much as possible, because Tackle would not have wiped it out. But it fails because its special ability negates, I think, all stat changes, which I kind of like, personally, that ability, which is because then it kind of especially at an early stage, because they use it so prevalently, it like has no effect and they just waste turns. And here, even though it's in the red, it immediately gets out of the Pokeball, which is fine. And we're just gonna try it again, because it's the number generator about how Pokemon, like if it gets captured or not, is like it's extremely complex. Not really extremely complex. It's a kind of a complex mathematical equation that bases like their level, the capture rate, you know, all kinds of stuff, the strength of the Pokeball, and all kinds of different factors that come in. So you kind of have to know what you're doing in order to capture Pokemon. Not really now, but later on. But anyway, I'm gonna train my Pokemon up a little bit, so I get the Pokemon just caught up to a decent level around my other Pokemon. So we're getting near the end of the video. So I want to say thank you very much for watching, and God bless.